Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the South Bay Bike Rider. And before I proceed with today's ride, I want to thank my sponsor, Bikerama, for hooking me up with these bar tapes for the 1987 Bertone Corsa Mondiale. I've been riding this bike for a while now without bar tape because I was swapping out the stem, and then the other stem didn't work out, so then I got this stem back on here, and it's gonna remain on here because the more modern 1 1/8 adapter didn't work. The stem wasn't catching on. Well, you know the spiel. And so anyways, I'm gonna apply bar tape because it needs it, of course, because it's just not getting you don't get a good enough grip when you don't have bar tape. So I want to thank again for my sponsor, Bikerama, for hooking me up with the bar tape. So before I do today's ride, I am going to work on getting the bar tape applied onto the handlebar, and that's it. So I'll see you soon. All right, woohoo, we are finished with installing the bike tape, bar tape. And once again, courtesy of and thank you, Bikerama Jack, for hooking me up with this awesome bar tape. It worked out great. It's not my best work, but it's a lot better than what I've been doing in the past, so I'm slowly improving on the installation of the bar tape. And now the bike is complete. What I'm going to end up doing in the very near future is I'm probably going to change out the cassette, because I notice it skips on the very smallest front cog chain ring. And whenever, rule of thumb is, whenever you change out the rear cassette, it's best to also change the chain, so that way it's brand new and it's compatible, and it just works out better that way. So it's just like a balancing act. You do one thing, you got to adjust the other side in order for it to balance out. All right, so I have this strange iconic location to go to, and it's this piece of metal structure that once served a purpose, who knows when, many decades ago. I don't know the backstory, and I don't know the history of it, but involves a little bit of a climb, and I do need to start doing more climbs because it's a darn good workout. It builds up my lungs, build up the lung strength, and my cardiovascular regions of the South Bay Bike Rider. All right, so with that said, I also noticed something that's I was just told by the gentleman that parked behind me in this truck, official vehicle of the South Bay Bike Rider. If he's starting to notice, there are more cars are starting to park right here at home base, ladies and gentlemen, on Gertruda Avenue. So from what the gentleman of this truck told me, that they started to put, they put, I didn't really pay attention. I think I've noticed it, but I mean, I didn't make a big stink about it because paying for parking it's getting out of hand, dude. It's bad enough that it's very expensive here in California with the high gas prices and whatnot. But I was told that they're gonna start putting meters along the sidewalk here, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, that's what he told me. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know if that's what I was told by this gentleman, and that would suck because just about everywhere you park now requires some sort of payment. And dude, let me tell you something. It's getting out of hand. It's getting really out of hand. I mean, we're already paying a lot in gas prices, right? So why pay for parking, man, when you're trying to have a good time here at the beach life? There's also a restaurant, one of those poke bar type of things. Oh, let me turn on the lights. That's just right there on the corner down the street here. And so people park way at the end because it dead ends. The street dead ends at the where the restaurant is. So I can understand people parking there, but now, from what I heard, they're gonna put parking meters up here, man. And this is a little gem of a parking infrastructure here on Gertruda Avenue. So that would suck, you guys, if we do have to, you know, pay for parking. Not good. Not good at all. That little incline always gets the better of me. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna get better at that climb. It's like when you do road cycling, it's like climbing and road cycling, they go hand in hand. It's like cycling with drinking beer. It goes hand in hand. I don't know why that is. I guess the real challenge is if you can climb, if you're a good climber. I mean, that's what they do in the Giro d'Italia and the Tour de France and races like that. Like they incorporate those climbs into the race, because what's the challenge of just riding flatland all the time? So, whew, man, what I tell you. By the way, the bar tape feels good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I made it to the top. Well, not really at the top, but one of the tops here on Diamond Street and Delamo Street. And there's a much more of a climb straight up ahead. That's where Prospect is, which I've done this little route here quite a few times in my South Bay bike rider career. And since I don't do it often, I get winded pretty darn easily. So, all right. I got a couple of things I want to show you guys. First and foremost, I noticed this little, there's a tree right here, and right underneath this tree, there's like this, a memorial plaque of sorts. An appreciation to Helen Sensbach, teacher, 1937 to 1968. Wow. Redondo Union High School, South Bay Union High School District. Teacher, Teaching of Memories, 1994. Redondo Beach Unified School District. Wow, this must have been a very prolific, very well-respected teacher here at Redondo Union High School. Very interesting. Very interesting. But that was a little bit of a surprise. But what I wanted to show you guys is this piece of heavy metal history right here. And this is, as you can see, is a large piece of metal, an anchor. And what's the significance of this anchor here? Just hanging out here in Redondo Union High School. I have no idea. But this thing is a solid piece of steel. Just chilling out right here. And of course, I'm gonna get my my selfies with this thing. This thing is immense, dude. Big time. Very cool structure. What's the significance of this, the mighty heavy metal anchor? I have no idea. Maybe you guys could shed a little light on this. And of course, no episode is complete without my selfies of this iconic structure here at Redondo Union High School. If anybody has any information of the significance of this anchor just hanging out here in the streets of Redondo Beach, let me know in the comments. I would greatly like to hear from you, since I read all the comments, and since I don't receive many comments, I read them all, even if there's none. So there you have it. Today's location, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hope you enjoyed that one. I sure as heck did. And the climb is fantastic. You should try it. Get on your bikes and climb Diamond Street. I dare you.